Some mysteries never end. Before we begin, welcome back to the channel. Tonight's story is a fictional mystery inspired by the kinds of unexplained stories that keep people awake at night. A story about a ride that officially never existed. It began with a trip that should have been impossible. October 14th, 11:47 p.m. Sophia Bennett had just finished a late shift downtown. The streets were nearly empty. Rain covered the sidewalks. Most people had already gone home. Sophia opened her phone and requested a ride. Within seconds, a driver accepted. His name was Michael. The app showed a dark gray sedan arriving in 2 minutes. Everything looked normal, at least at first. The car pulled up exactly where the app said it would. Sophia checked the license plate. It matched. She opened the door and got in. The driver barely acknowledged her. No greeting, no small talk, no radio. Just silence. Sophia didn't think much of it. Some drivers preferred quiet. Outside the window, the city drifted by. Street lights, traffic signals, reflections in the rain. 10 minutes into the ride, she glanced down at her phone. Something felt wrong. The route wasn't heading toward her apartment. At first, she thought it was a detour. Construction, traffic, a road closure. But the farther they drove, the less familiar the streets became. Sophia leaned forward. "Excuse me, are we taking a different route?" No response. The driver stared straight ahead. She asked again. Still nothing, not a word, not even a glance. A strange feeling settled in her stomach. She checked the app again. The GPS suddenly froze. The vehicle icon stopped moving. A few seconds later, the signal disappeared completely. No service, no data, nothing. The city lights slowly vanished behind them. Tall buildings became warehouses. Warehouses became empty roads, and empty roads became darkness. For the first time that night, Sophia felt afraid. She quietly opened her camera app and started recording, just in case. The sedan continued forward, silent, uninterrupted. Then suddenly, the driver hit the brakes. The car stopped beside an abandoned warehouse. No explanation, no destination, no houses, no businesses, nothing but darkness. Sophia looked outside. The warehouse stood alone against the night sky. Broken windows, rusting metal, faded warning signs. The place looked forgotten. The silence inside the car became unbearable. Then something happened that made her blood run cold. For the first time during the entire ride, the driver spoke. His voice was calm, almost emotionless. "You should get out." Sophia stared at him. "What?" The driver repeated himself, exactly the same way. "You should get out." She refused. The driver didn't argue. He didn't threaten her. He simply sat there. Then slowly raised his hand and pointed toward the warehouse. Sophia followed his finger. At first she saw nothing. Then, headlights appeared in the distance. Another vehicle, moving toward them, slowly, deliberately. A black SUV emerged from the darkness. Its lights cut through the fog, getting closer every second. Sophia looked back at the driver. Something had changed. For the first time. He looked frightened, not nervous, not uncomfortable, afraid, genuinely afraid. And suddenly, Sophia realized something. The driver wasn't trying to trap her. He was warning her. The SUV continued approaching. Closer, closer, closer. The driver spoke one final time. "Run!" Sophia didn't hesitate. She grabbed her bag, opened the door, and sprinted into the darkness. She never looked back. Branches scraped against her jacket. Cold air burned her lungs. Her heart pounded so hard, she could hear it. Behind her, engines echoed through the industrial district, but she kept running. Eventually, she reached a service road, then a gas station, then safety. Police arrived shortly after. Sophia told them everything. The route, the warehouse, the SUV, the driver named Michael. Investigators listened carefully. Then they requested Uber's records. What they found made no sense. According to the company, the trip never happened. There was no ride request, no accepted driver, no route history, no payment, no record of Michael, nothing. Investigators searched ride databases, driver records, account logs, GPS history. Every search produced the same result: 0 matches. It was as if the ride had never existed. At first, police suspected Sophia was confused. Maybe she entered the wrong vehicle. Maybe she had mistaken another rideshare service for Uber. But then, they discovered something strange. Sophia's phone contained a video, a recording she started during the ride. The footage showed the inside of the sedan, the dashboard, the driver's silhouette, the road ahead, everything. Yet the metadata attached to the file created even more questions. There was no GPS location, no route information, no identifiable coordinates, nothing investigators could verify. The video existed, but the trip itself did not. No one could explain it. Years later, Sophia still remembers one detail, more than anything else: the look on the driver's face, that final moment before she ran. Because whatever was inside that approaching SUV, it terrified him. And if the records are correct, if the company is right, then the most disturbing question remains unanswered. Who was Michael, and why does a video still exist from the back seat of a ride that officially never happened? What do you think happened that night? Was it a mistake, a coincidence, or something far stranger? Share your theory in the comments below. And if you enjoy mysterious stories, unexplained cases, and strange investigations, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next mystery. Until next time, stay curious and always question what seems impossible.